Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. I'm gonna hit random as often I do, and I guess that's gonna happen. Alright, we can work with this, especially when we get the Parasite. This is the run. It's the run. Confirmed already. Don't even care. Run confirmed. Literally nothing can stop us now. This is the run. So the Parasite, of course, real fun item. And if you space yourself properly, you can hit enemies twice with each shot. So effectively, if you know what you're doing, it's doubling your damage. So that's really good. And then of course, as Samson, every time we get a kill, we gain 0.28 damage up to a maximum of 3.3, which is 12, I think, 12 kills before that happens. It is a little tougher to double though, I'm noticing, just because of his higher shot speed. But hey, small speed down for contact damage, I'll take. That's 30 damage when you touch an enemy, or when an enemy touches you, and then 7 damage per tick for damage over time. Quite good for a 0.1 speed down. So, I'm pretty down for that. I am absolutely into that idea. I should have checked for a secret room. However, I don't even care. I don't even care. This run is so good already that nothing can sully it for me. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Alright, another bomb, not bad. Eternal Heart becomes a health up if we get it to the next floor without losing it, which I'd say is pretty likely. You know, the only way that's going to fail, since I didn't pick it up, is if I die. I'd say I'm not going to do that, but what do I know? If we got Steven here, this would literally be the greatest. So, here's hoping. Sadly, the only shot speed down in the game is Sacred Heart, but I'd say I'm pretty unlikely to get that, or to end up with it in any strange fashion. Okay, that was pretty close. High shot speed is actually nice for the little Steve, though. The order in which you kill them does not affect the item you get. This is still a common misconception. It has no bearing whatsoever on your item. So, as much as I'd love to just kill the big one second and get the Steven item, it is not going to have an effect. It does not matter. It makes no difference. So we're probably getting little... Oh my god. The run. This is the run. So that's 1 damage up. Fantastic. And then we can grab this Eternal Heart. This is like an amazing first floor. I'm really happy right now. Samson, you and I, we're gonna get along today. I can already tell you that. Alright, secret room was here, or top secret room. It might have been the top secret room. No, it was the secret room. 9 cents is not bad. Hopefully I don't get no bombs and need a tinted rock, or need a bomb for a tinted rock. But if so, stuff happens sometimes. Oh wow. That tier split into red tiers because they had gone damage up, I guess, after getting the kill. I didn't know that the Parasite tiers would be evaluated immediately. That's really interesting. Quite cool. Alright, awesome. They just kind of died and it wasn't even my fault. Hey, I like free tinted rocks. Free tinted rocks are the best tinted rocks. Sweet. And the key. That's really good. So now I can go to the item room. Alright, what is this? The floor of only this room? Okay, good. And bad, because this room sucks a little bit. So the fish head is when we get hit, we spawn 1 to, what, like 3? 1 to 2 kamikaze flies, which do twice our damage. Is pretty nice. Alright, let's see what we get in this item room. Sacrificial dagger, not bad. Not bad at all. I can work with that. And that will be an orbital that does not block tiers, but does significant damage to enemies, 15 damage per hit on contact. I can't say that's really worth it at all. So I'll just buy the key in just a second. Alright, there we go. So, now we just have the boss. Sadly, I don't have enough bombs to get into that boss challenge room, which I'd love to do, but I just can't. Alright. So, sadly, we're getting a cube of meat for this. We got a bad boss that I don't want. But we are guaranteed a double room, so at least we have that going for us. Having an orbital that blocks tiers isn't bad, though. That's totally okay. It also does 7 damage on contact, so it's, you know, it's good. Useful, and guaranteed double room, so unless, well, maybe I want something from it, but I wouldn't count on it. I really wouldn't count on that, but let's do something weird. Let's take the nail just so we can go to the boss challenge room, hope for a health up, or if not, get something good out of the, or well, get something out of the pool to our advantage. No, I want that. One of each type of pickup, and I may as well use a nail, which is 0.7 damage up on use, of course only for the room that it's active. 1 soul heart and the ability to break rocks by walking into them. It's also 0.18 speed down, so we're a little slow. I wasn't even sure if I knew what the nail did exactly, because I never use it. Of course, the idea is to use it as often as possible. 6 rooms generate soul hearts for you. I was hoping for a health up in here, but, you know, one of each type of pickup isn't a bad thing. I can certainly work with it. Hopefully this pill is really good. If not, I'm going to be sad. And of course, this card could be game changer. We'll see. It is the Joker, that's what I was hoping for. Bad gas wasn't really what I was after, but it's cool. So now we have a guaranteed Devil Room in our Joker card if we so desire. And we're doing pretty well for things. It's just a matter of not losing it, because this would be a very easy run to lose with this setup. Especially sad that the shot speed ruins the Parasite's doubling. So yet another reason that I can say shot speed is pretty bad. I'll take it. I'm actually just, I was completely unaware of that. But I'm happy to say I have another reason, another legitimate reason to hate shot speed ups. Getting really lucky with soul hearts at the moment. I don't really need to, like, I'm not worried about whether or not I get to use the nail on each boss. That was my own fault. That was my own fault too. However, at least I did a bunch of damage. Peep's a pretty annoying fight that I really don't like. Nope. So, just doing a bunch of damage for free, basically. Well, not for free, for some of my health, is cool with me. It'd be nice if I had an invincibility item, then I could really get to work with my Sacrificial Dagger and Virus. Those two things together. Lots of nice damage for me. So I might ditch the nail, I don't know. If I get the option of a Book of Shadows, for example, that might be worth it. And I have a guaranteed Devil Room whenever I want it. It can't be an Angel Room at this point because we already took a deal with the Devil. Alright. Now we just look for the item room, I guess. Use the nail at every opportunity. Not a bad room for it either. Of course, it is nice to have if ever you have a tinted rock that you need to get to and you don't have bombs or something, but you can't count on that being a situation that you're going to run into, especially when you have a bomb. We are interested in the shop as well, since we have 15 cents and enough keys, as well as no chance of greed being in it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. And then there's our item room. Alright. Boom, 10 bombs, alright, you know, I can work with that. We already got insanely lucky with special items through the Parasite, and getting Steven instead of Little Steve, even though both are special. It seems that, well, Steven is just only in the pool, it's not a pool. Steven is a 1/6 chance to show up, and Little Steve is a 5/6 chance to show up from that boss. So we got lucky with that. We got lucky getting the Parasite right away. It's just, yeah. Alright, strats. Not strats. Oh well. Not much I could do about that at that point. I will take a 7-cent treasure map. That'll show me the secret room location as well as the layout of the floor. Just not the top secret room. Totally cool with it though. Alright, so had I known that the secret room would be there, I obviously wouldn't have used a key for the item room, but that's okay. Oh my god! That's obscene. That's just so much money. That was like 24 cents. Okay. Alright, that's the whole floor. We done. We good. I should do the challenge room. Challenge room is probably worth my while. Alright, that doesn't offer me anything I care about. so I will be skipping that. Okay. I'm gonna over-aggressively, yeah, use my dagger. Wouldn't recommend. It's a bad strat, but I don't even care. That's what I have the nail for, so I can be overly aggressive with my health and lose a ton of it and still not die. Because just using it to build up perfectly, that's no fun. I have something to feed my overly aggressive playstyle, and I'm gonna use it that way. Not gonna use it to have a, like, guaranteed run or anything. Those are boring. Okay. I'll only fall back on it to recover if I'm actually doing particularly badly, but 1 health, 3 soul hearts, not so bad. Certainly workable. Yeah, no reason not to do every room right away. I don't have an item like the D6 that I'm trying to use optimally. Well, I am trying to use it optimally, but in a completely different way. Sorry. Sometimes throat doesn't clear how you want it to, and then you're dead. Hate when that happens. Alright, this is definitely a good nail room, too. That was close. And he took damage from the sacrificial dagger, so that was good. Hey, you need to be dead. You should have died sooner, I think. But it's cool. Path better, bro. Ah, speed down, you screwed me. Best friend, not at all what I want. I don't even know why I bothered touching that. There's no reason to. Okay. Sadly, the speed down came back to bite me there, though. Otherwise, life would have been good. I absolutely have no reason not to go to the shop. It was a 50% chance that that was greed. Instead, we get full mapping. So now, the compass shows us the icon rooms. We already have the layout, so now we know where everything is. So this, we run into it, leave the room, re-enter. And it should work 1 bomb for 3, and that it just did. Perfect, I love when that works. Alright, health up, that's exactly what I want to see. I'm tempted to use the Joker, but I could get a health up from the boss as well. And this is still the easy challenge room, the same one as the last time, or the boss challenge room, same one as last time. So I really have no reason to fear. Even if I did use the nail last time, I am still gonna have quite an easy time with this. Okay, doubling's still weird, but I'm working on it. I do quite appreciate when it does work. Tripling is, like, practically impossible, though, so I don't worry about that one. It only works on certain enemies easily, and I don't know if it works on more than a couple of enemies that are very large. I don't think it does. It might work on Larry Jr., though. Just due to the nature of its existence. So the health up was exactly what I wanted to see there. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'll probably end up playing the blood donation machine a bit. See if I can get a blood bag. Well, that was a vocal typo, that's for sure. A bit to see if I can get a blood bag, and then have no problem there. Probably won't get a blood bag though. Anyway, what am I even thinking now? I don't have any advantage to gain. I have no habit or anything. I can't abuse that. I would, by the way. I would abuse that. Because that's just not... It's not the same kind of thing as invincibility. It's just building up a nice advantage. So much money. What do I need all this for? I just want a blood bag, man. That would be good to get health up and recovery and speed up. I need a speed up at this point. I wouldn't pass up on a single speed up. Though I would pass up on Roid Rage, probably. Roid Rage is a bit much. Okay. So, let's go back and play this a little more. I am going to try and get this one to work. I would really like that. Ah, it's an IV bag, of course. Well, at least now we touch the IV bag and we don't have to deal with it ever again. For this run, of course. And this shouldn't be too bad. Flies do work. We did get a few of them thanks to the fish head, which is good. Again, use this as much as possible. It's not about the damage, it's about the soul hearts. Just feeding my aggressive playstyle, like I said. what I need to do. No, please. That's a good trinket. Tempting. I should probably take that, yeah. I won't have it for long, but it'll still make a difference if I can keep my soul hearts, which generally I should be able to. Quit cheating, freaking bee lickers, my god. Yeah, I should definitely take that at the end of the floor. Hopefully I remember it. I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't, though. Okay, so this room is suck. Like, it is everything suck. And this would be the kind of reason where I don't keep my soul hearts. Oh well. But Maggie's Faith gives us an eternal heart at the start of each floor. Can be nice. And by can be, I mean it is nice as long as you can keep them. It's quite usually nice. Darn. Well, keys are good at least. I don't think that a bomb is worth 10 cents at this point with my money. Okay, so what I'd like to be doing is at least a little bit of extra damage with the Sacrificial Dagger here. And the Cube of Meat if it's what's more conveniently positioned, but dang. I tried. Another health up though, that's exactly what I wanted to see. So that I have something to... Alright, it's Krampus. That's another thing that I was considering. Basically, we're gonna get a lump of coal for this. The more frames our tiers spend on screen, the more damage they do. 0.14 damage every frame. Pretty nice. If I can goad him into this, then I can get 15, 30 damage in with the Sacrificial Dagger, and that's good. So I just need to try and get Krampus to do that attack, and then hope for the best with my orbitals positioning-wise. Sadly, high shot speed means we'll get less of a bonus generally from Lump of Coal. Not that we won't get one at all, though. It's just that more range is better than more shot speed, because with our tiers getting there faster, that means that they have less frames that they're gaining damage. So, that sucks. But such is life. So we take Maggie's Faith, because I'm not too worried about the flies. We're still doing pretty well. Then we can just get to the next floor. I'm going to drink some water as we transition here. That's going to be that. Okay, what was in the item room even? Oh yeah, best friend. Don't even want it. Alright, just a second. Well, isn't that inconvenient? At least we have the full map, though. Curse of the Labyrinth means we lose a shop, we essentially lose a devil room, but I can get a guaranteed devil room, dang it, thanks to my Joker card. So I want to fight both bosses to see if I can get 2 health ups, for example. I'd love to be able to get another Eternal Heart from something, so I can just turn this into a health up. That would be really good. But we'll see. Meat was 0.3 damage up, by the way, so that's why we're in red tiers now, because remember, 0.28 was putting us to red tiers. The single first damage up from Bloody Lust was giving us the red tiers, so 0.3 definitely is a little more than that. It will do it. Lump of Coal does not affect your tier color, I don't believe. Even if, like, the first 0.14, even if that's the difference between your tiers and red tiers, I don't think they turn red, but I could be mistaken on that one. That's something that I haven't really paid enough attention to. I need a soul heart from you. That's what I actually need. Alright, I did need a key too. I guess I will forgive you. But, yeah, we have some problems at this point. This Eternal Heart, likely we don't get to keep it. And also we get less bonus out of Maggie's Faith now because of the XL floor, because we lose a floor that way. This counts as the second of the 2 floors, by the way, so we're not, you know, we're not advantaged in any way. Well, let's do it. Alright, We are 0/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, so I have no reason to buy that head. And we have no desire. I never want Demon Baby. It's not that good, in my opinion. The boils there are one of the few enemies that does not deal contact damage to you, but you can deal contact damage to, which is pretty sweet. It's a nice ability to have. Stop charging so much. There's nothing to kill you but me. Harlequin Baby, however, is a familiar that I am okay taking, so I will. Simply because it allows us to deal extra damage to enemies if we need to. I knew that would happen too. Oh yeah, that doesn't count as a filled heart for us. It allows us to deal damage to enemies if necessary, but it also allows us to not deal damage to Eisgen Blue Baby and thus not cause them to shoot more. Since it doesn't have a useful tier effect, it's, you know, not a bad thing there. We're probably going to lose our Eternal Heart, unless we can not take damage for like 3 rooms so we can get a charge for our nail. Have everything go well from there. I'll do my best, but this room is pretty garbage as far as not taking damage. There's pretty much nothing I can do to stop it because of the randomness and pretty much cheating of the walking boils. Wait, are those boils? Those are guts. No, these are boils, the other ones are guts. That's right. But we actually did make it through that room. Surprising to me, at least. 2 keys for this room, and we have a fantastically easy room, but that doesn't mean that we've got this. Gotta be careful. If we can bring forth the heroic story of the man that kept his Eternal Heart for all of eternity, that'll be what makes me happy. I tried to move upward, but it felt like it didn't. It was probably just that I did it late, but it could have been the broken right wall, because the right wall is broken. That's the thing. I just, I don't think it was the wall this time. This time I think it was me. So the devil room on this floor is worthless, we already know that. We have a tinted rock here, and we have plenty of bombs. I'm glad of that. What I'm waiting for is maybe we get a, troll bomb or something that we can abuse into blowing up the rock for us. No, it gives us 2 bombs, though. So this should hopefully bolster our... Oh, yes. Although that's another speed down, it is a 1 damage up and a tears up. Samson does start with a lower fire rate than any of the other characters, so it's really good to get some tears up. Alright, that was technically worth it. And we did get a soul heart as well, so it's good. So that's like 2.3 damage up from normal items so far. And then 0.14 damage every frame our tears spend on screen from the lump of coal, and 0.28 damage every time we get a kill. This is not going badly. My health, well, it's not hugely sustainable, and my fire rate's kind of bad, but I don't feel that bad about this run right now. I feel like it's doable. I feel like we have somewhat of a hope. Not necessarily a big somewhat of a hope, but one nonetheless. Okay. This room could be annoying, could take some extra damage here, or we could get hugely insanely lucky and everything could go perfectly. Ah, that's gonna hit me. And that does too. Fortunately, we have that. We have a second Joker card, and there's no use of that for me. There's literally no way I can make that useful, because it doesn't matter if I get the Devil Room after the Mom fight. I've already seen it, and it's already bad. I don't have a D6, we've already seen both item rooms. Getting a D6 would be insanely lucky. So basically, 2 Joker cards, worthless. Up, up, up. Oh, dang. It is literally pointless for me to have 2 Joker cards here. Okay. Well, that was an adventure. That's greed, so I don't really have any interest in it. There's no reason for me to go here. So, I don't know why I even peeped my head in. Oh well. Oh well, indeed. So we haven't come very far ahead with soul hearts this run, or this floor, like has been the goal. We're pretty much exactly where we entered. That's not too good. And, well... top secret room isn't something I can count on, really. Finding it, there are a lot of locations. I have enough bombs, technically. But I don't know that that's worth it. So we did get a nice, soul heart there, though. Alright, this is good. And then I just walked right into that anyway. Alright, well, handled that aggressively. Is probably the best way to handle that. Oh my god, thank you, based cube of meat. Wow, cube of meat. Hero. Yeah, I'm not too happy about all of the possible top secret room locations. But I need to try at least a little bit. Thank goodness. Oh, but it's a goat hoof, which is pretty good and actually more useful than Maggie's Faith, since I won't get to take that to the next floor due to there being no possible way that greed isn't in the shop. So, that's actually strats. Just because it's a small speed up for now, and I really need one of those. It's 0.15 speed up, and let's see what's in here. Not an item, which would have been nice if it were growth hormones. That would be fantastically useful right now. 1 more damage up and 0.4 speed up. I'm pretty slow. I don't know how much the small rock is down, but I know that we're lacking. We're lacking a lot. Cube of meat, my hero. This keeper got itself stuck. Smart dude. Okay, we'll use death card for this boss. That did a lot, actually. Sadly, death has no bearing on AIDS poops and what have you. Already diagonal. I like it. I'm quite happy with that. Tears up. Yes, please. Sign me up. Sign me right up. Quite good. Alright, this is a good cheese. Wow. This was a good time to cheese. And then these jerks just started appearing. Well, now our Eternal Heart is exposed. Probably not going to get the health up out of it. You can triple your damage on the eye, by the way. Okay, we actually do get it. Fantastic, that is just what we needed. Sadly, we're going to drop in speed now. No use for the Joker there. Alright, let's go to the secret room, see what happens. We're pretty lacking in health. And raw liver didn't appear in here, but we've had some insane luck with money and stuff. But, well, use this, and then the nice thing about having the nail in the womb is the... wow, that's just a terrible thing to say. Is you can check rocks for tinted rocks, because you can't tell tinted rocks from other rocks, so just being able to walk into them to break them saves you a lot of bombs and is quite nice. And of course, you know, health generation and stuff. Always nice to have. Alright, no drop there. Gotta be careful of the tick, but also gotta be ready to get stuff if you want it. I know, come back over here. I wanted to kill you. Alrighty. Half heart would be nice if I were missing any hearts, but I'm not. Which is good because I still haven't taken red heart damage. If I don't get a devil room, I can just force it, which is also totally good. Although the problem is I don't have much health to trade. But I'd say chances are, even though I'm gonna take something, it's gonna be the wrong choice and it'll get me killed. That's how it goes sometimes. 2 diamonds, double my money? Sure, why not? Get me to 99. See if I can. Skull-X though, that's nice. I'm glad we've only had to fight 1 horseman this run. And that's pretty much the way I want it. I was gonna say you want it, but no, it's me. It's just me this time. Well, me and a handful of others, but... you know, it's me. That's a personal preference of mine. Not having to have more than 1 cube of meat. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose. So I had to not shoot there. Or not move, but I think not shooting is more important. And actually, that's like really good advice to think of. Worry about dealing damage second, avoid damage first. Coin purse. Well, I know one of those pills. First things first, let's use that. Pact, can't say no. Pact is happening. Damage up by 0.5, tears up by 0.7, 2 soul hearts to make up for the trade. And is awesome. I like it a lot. Still, we're gonna die, probably. Unless these pills are really, really good. You know, orange one being balls of steel would make me a happy man. That'd be a thing. Tears down, oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, so pretty much terrible. Tears down is 0.28 tears down, I think it is. So, we're still ahead, because 0.7 is, you know, larger than 0.28 by a pretty fair margin. But, yeah. And of course I could have traded the lucky foot to get a tears up, which is 0.4. But I didn't really want to lose health just to get a tears up that I already... Like, I didn't lose health, or lose much fire rate. I didn't lose more than I gained, so I'm still fine with it. It wasn't the end of the world. Money's still worthless, since I have all of it. Alright, I still really need a speed up. Yep, alright. So let's double play this at least once. Since it takes a full heart, you can do that. And yeah, we can only single play it this time because if I played it again, I would gain a half red heart and lose a half soul heart. It'd be really weird. So that's all I can play. I couldn't play it extra times because of Polaroid invincibility. Like, I could have, but it wouldn't have been an advantage. Technically, it would be an advantage once because a half soul heart's no worse than a single soul heart, a full soul heart. But I'm not too into that. Already too late as well. Of course, I could just go in and do it now. Still get an invincibility session of playing, but, you know, I could do this. Pretty into that. Okay, good. Blow up as many rocks as possible with that. Get a soul heart. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? Let's do it right. Let's do it with the half heart thing. But that's why you don't normally do it with the half heart thing, because it's bad. Oh, okay. Or we can just get that right away and not have to worry about it. Have I not been to... I don't think I've been to the secret room. I don't think I went right away. Yeah. Oh, well, it doesn't really help me at all. Now does it? However, that speed up 0.3, and, you know, health up by 1, 4 hearts of recovery beyond that, the health up is filled. Or that's how I choose to look at it, because there's actually no difference, really, in that case. Okay, don't need that. Don't have a nail charge, but that's okay. I don't mind not having the speed down for this fight. My damage will get bloody lustified pretty quickly. Probably wasn't worth using a bomb there because Monstro, but I did anyway. Extra damage, why not? I have a handful of bombs, basically, so I can work with this. 4 more kills. We're pretty much about to be maxed already. Now let's just get the doubling going, and that's working perfectly. And there we go. We're gonna have to attempt the cathedral, absolutely. Not often I get a Samson run that even has a chance. But we're probably gonna lose. Okay, good, that at least didn't hit me. I'd have been sad if it did. I'd have been very sad. Right now, doubling's going pretty well. The Devil, plus 2 damage, I'm definitely down for keeping that instead of bad gas pill that I was likely never even going to use. Wow, that boss room location. That is, like, phenomenal. I guess I'll go no nail, that's fine. Definitely use the Devil, though. I don't have Polaroid invincibility, which is sad. If I did, I would be able to use a lot of Sacrificial Dagger and Poison Touch. But as it stands, I'm just going to play it pretty safe at distance. I guess run in, get some poison on, get a dagger hit or so. likely death, but we're in phase 3. So maybe it's just going to be crippling, and we can still see if we get amazing items in the chest. Dang it. That was a good location for that bomb, though. Alright, we made it through that fight. But this is where we bleed and die. I mean, here's the thing. I guess I'll just take quad shot, too. Why not? Okay, this'll be interesting, is what this'll be. Definitely kill Gluttony last. Though a card could be useful for killing Sloth last. It's just, I think that the health most likely to be beneficial to me. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need recovery as we continue through here. Should have checked the secret room. My B. Oh. See, I already have Lust's item, so killing Lust last would be dumb. Okay, no way for the game to even think that I didn't kill Gluttony last at this point. So quad shot is literally quad shot. It gives you 4 tiers. At probably less than a quarter of the rate of your normal fire rate. Alright, greed, no reason to mess with that. Not gonna save the nail. Gonna use it optimally. Although there is one reason to save it, is for extra Polaroid invincibility if I get hit enough that it matters. I'm not gonna worry about it. That's not my style. Not for casual play. And I don't really do serious play much. So, there you go. Not my style. Alright, I'll avoid that. This is also a good boss location, though. This is, nice. Sadly, high knockback is gonna make these Monstro 2s really bad. Can you start? There you go. Ah, dang. Dang it. This is among the worst rooms in the chest, sadly. So getting it right here is really just bad luck. It sucks. Unfortunate life. But now that there's just one, at least we've got that going for us. So I guess what we do is we take the book of Telepathy for Dummies. Get homing for a room. I don't think that I trust the monster manual as much as I do the telepathy. So I think that's just what we do, and we hope for the best. See how this goes. Alright, use it. So now we've got homing tiers. Our familiars tiers are not homing. We don't have to worry about extra tiers. Our tiers are pretty damaging, so that's good. Flies are keeping our Bloody Lust high immediately. That's good. Get the Poison Touch in there. We're almost dead though, so we're about to have problems. But can with Poison Touch and Ceremonial Sacrificial Dagger, can we do this if we get hit again? I think we can at this point. I think at this point it's pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, I didn't even need to. Awesome. I always love a good Samson run just because they're so rare because Samson's so bad. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.